Guillermo del Toros, Cabinet of Curiosities, Lot 36. Let's get into it.
Yo, this is Rohan. Take that, nigga. I'm new to the city, pulling up fresh fuck, yup, just like Diddy. I'm new to the city, the way I walk, the way I talk.
What's going on? This is 95 Yoshi, and I'm back with another review. Yo, tonight we definitely have to take a deep dive into the newest Netflix series, Cabinet of Curiosities for short. Episode 1, Lot 36 was the title of this episode. And this series is definitely a horror series themed with suspense. As far as this episode went, the main character was known as Nick Appleton, and he's played by a really good actor known as Tim Blake Nelson. Now, this episode was set between two places, one being a storage facility and the other being more like a pawn shop or library. So as far as visuals in arena, you don't get too much of that. But it starts off with an auction at one of these storage facilities, and the main character, Nick, he ends up bidding $400 to win this storage unit, or Lot 36 was the specific unit, because someone was late on their payments. Now, everything seemed, handy dandy. You got the main character, his personality for this episode I thought was super entertaining. He wasn't the nicest guy on the block. He was an ex-veteran, and he felt like he was dealt a bad hand in life, so he seemed to take that out on whoever he came across, and he was steadfast on making his next dollar. What I liked about the episode, I think I'll point out, is that the character, the main character, he nailed the role. The actor, I thought he did a really good job of portraying someone that probably has those types of sentiments. He didn't hold his tongue for anything. He just said what he had on his mind. What I disliked about the episode was another character, and this character was none other than the character Roland. And in this episode, Roland portrays a buyer that is wanting to buy something that Nick has acquired through his purchase of this lot. He just keeps on fucking talking and talking and talking. And, at first you find what he has to say a little bit intriguing. You're interested into what, could come about from what he says. But it just drags on, even in a long car ride down to the storage facility where they continue to look for books. He just was a lot to listen to. And then I felt like there was a lot of dead space in this in the episode. Especially when he was walking through the halls of the facility. Now, it gets really spooky towards the end. All while in between, you're having this bicker back and forth between the main character and another character named Amelia, who was the owner of this storage facility that he bought in the beginning. So what was so funny about their dynamic was he didn't seem to give a shit about he didn't seem to give a shit about her concerns when it came to retrieving some of her photos that may have been left in the storage or personal items. And she seemed to expect him to eventually show pity, which is why she just stood around outside the entire time waiting for him to, I guess, forgive her, or not forgive her, but show pity so that she can go search through the facility. And he never does. He never does. He essentially does that laugh to her face, and even jokes about it as far as to give her a lock that was the lock to her facility. So it comes around to bite him in the ass in the end, because my favorite part of the episode portrays Nick walking over the salt circle that obviously was put there to it seemed like some shit you don't want to walk across or touch. So with this going on, he awakens this spooky looking demon with like arms everywhere, or I don't know what, it seemed like a million leg type human flesh eating something crazy looking demon that end up killing the potential buyer of some of the items that he acquired from the lot. Now, as the main character, Nick, runs and screams throughout the locker halls away from this creature that he just stupidly awakens, the creature, Nick is presented with a chance to be helped out by the lady that he says cannot go into his locker. And retrieve her personal belongings. No matter how much she begged and pleaded for him to be nice, he said no. But then came the opportunity for her to be nice and open the door for him to escape a chase scene between him and a demon that he awakened by stupidly walking into some salt that was obviously there, meant not to be touched. And she decides to take that opportunity to exact revenge and places a lock on the door. And he eventually reaches his demise at a kind of that. Now, I will say that I thought that the angles taken from some of the film from this episode was pretty dope. A fun fact was that they filmed this video in Toronto, in Canada. Now this series was just released on I think yesterday or on the 25th, and it's better than I thought it was gonna be. It's scarier than I had expected. It may not sound as scary as I portrayed it in this review, but it's pretty scary. So I would recommend you guys check it out. If I was to rate it, I'd give it a 3 out of 5 as far as the episode went. And I think as you continue to watch on, each episode is going to be different. It gives a Black Mirror mixed with some other type of movie, some other show that I can't recall right now. Vibes. Future predictions is that the guy who bought the lot won't be buying any more lots anymore because he essentially did get eaten by that monster. Anyway, this is 95 Yoshi. Y'all be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.
This is real hand. Take that, take that, take that, take that, take that, nigga. I'm new to the city, boy, I love fresh fuck, yup, just like Diddy. I'm new to the city, the way I walk, the way I talk, I know that you hear me. Hey, I'm new to the city. Hey, I'm new to the city. Hey, I'm new to the city, pull up fresh fuck, yup, just like Diddy. Kobe with the fro, Jody with the